Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this morning with Fred and Chase, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your dog's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the correction and the motivations that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and let go on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Chase has been fitted with his own training collar, and that will go home with him, and you'll be instructed on how to use that during your lesson on Monday. Now Chase is sitting very nicely at Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Chase heel, and at this point Chase's job is to match pace with you. His shoulders should always remain even with your left leg, and each time that you stop walking, whether you encounter someone that you want to speak to or you stop to cross traffic, he should sit automatically at your left and wait for his next command. And there is no command involved in that. If he doesn't sit automatically, you say no, sit, and you give him that little correction on the training collar. The next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it's a one-word command. The long sit stay when you're practicing at home is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes, and you should practice this in your home, in the store, anywhere where you want good behavior. When Fred returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him, returning all the way back around him to heel position again. And at that point, when you return to his shoulders, the dog expects to get another command, so you have to be verbal. He has to understand what you want from him. So it's Chase heel, automatic sit, stay, one-word command, don't use his name or he'll pop up. And this time we're going to demonstrate the recall or the come on command. The command is Chase come, and he should come right in front of you and sit facing your knees. And then he returns back around to heel position and back sitting. So remember, you're going to lighten your tone of voice. Coming to you should always be a happy command. He comes right in front and sits, so that eliminates any jumping issues. And then he goes back to heel. We always return back to our original position, which is the heel position. The dog's shoulders even with your left leg. That is a heel position. It's also a command, which means to move forward at my pace. So if you want to move more quickly, you may. If you want to walk very slowly, he should always adapt to your pace. Now, we're going to set up for the very difficult commands, and this took Chase almost 2 full weeks to learn. This is your down from a heel position. So with the dog seated at your left, open flat of your palm straight down toward the ground, and the one-word firm command to down. The long down stay when you're practicing at home, in the store, anywhere that you want, is 3 minutes, working up to 5 minutes. This helps to develop focus and maturity and attention span and all of the things that young chocolate labs lack. When Fred returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him just as he did on the sit stay, returning all the way back around to heel position. Now Chase expects to get another command. Fred gave him a little pat for praise, and they'll demonstrate that down from a heel one more time. We didn't know if we were going to get this for you before he went home, but we did, and he responds very well to praise. Now you can mix up your exercises. This time Fred will call him. Instead of returning to him, he comes in, he's happy, he's wagging, and then he returns to heel position and seated. Very good. Now we're going to demonstrate the down from a distance, which is a little harder, and I'm honestly very proud of Chase that he got these down commands, because boy, he didn't want to. With your dog in a seated position, you give him the stay command. You walk out. Now we're not going to go all the way to the end of our leash, but Fred's going to use his right hand to give the command and drop him into a down from a distance. And as he gets a little bit more confident with these commands, you're going to be able to lengthen your distance and your time and all of that, and we'll be there to coach you through it. Now, we've demonstrated for you your heel, your automatic sit, your stay, your down from a distance, and your come. We'll answer any questions that you have about Chase and his behavior. You'll get hands-on practice working with him on Monday. He's a good guy, and we've enjoyed having him. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.